from the Khutbah al-Jum'ah and to maximize your benefit from Khutbah al-Jum'ah, share what you learned with someone else. After this khutbah, share it with someone else. Go ahead and share it with whoever riding with you in the car going back. Shaykh today spoke about how to maximize our benefit from Khutbah al-Jum'ah. He mentioned 11 points. Let's see who can. I'll say one, you say one. When you go home, share it with your family. شارك بالخير مع غيرك. You go to your friends and talked about it. And because of this, I just launched a hashtag on Twitter. And you can use this. It is a hashtag ClickGems. CLICGEMS. And I want to see that active. I just launched this hashtag and I posted the first gem that I posted today before I come to Khutbah al-Jum'ah. Anytime you hear something beneficial, go ahead and share it with the world. You more than welcome to share it with me in my Twitter. And I will read with it to everybody I have. Go ahead and share it with your friends. Go ahead and post it on your Facebook. Go ahead and bring your kids and talk about it. One of the brothers that I like so much about him, he always tell me, I share the khutbah with my family. I teach my wife, who's a new Muslim. I teach my kids who not maybe that committed to the masjid, but you know what? I bring the masjid to the home after every Jummah. That's great. That would maximize your benefit from the Khutbah al-Jum'ah. Number 6, write what you learn. Write what you learn. Well, if there is a good points that you need to commit yourself, write it down. If you never write, if you don't write your goals, you're never going to achieve your goals. Let me give it straightforward to you. If you don't write them down and you don't visualize them all the time, it's very hard for me to see how you're going to succeed. اكتب ما تعلمت. And maybe this is through posting it or sharing it with others. And sometimes you write down one point. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember last Khutbah al-Jum'ah? When I talk about what are the things that will help you to protect, to bring Allah's protection and insurance to your life? How can you get and receive Allah's protection? I mentioned 10 points. Few weeks before me or few months before me, there is a brother who gives Khutbah al-Jum'ah here. Why father counts? How can the father play an effective role in his family's life? Do you remember the points that he mentioned? Those who wrote it down, even if you don't remember, they can go back to these points and lift it up and keep their information fresh. قيد علومك بالحبال الواثقة فمن الحماقة أن تصيد غزالة ثم تدعها في الخلائق طالقة. One of the things that it allowed you to preserve the knowledge is to write it down. Number 8. One of them that will help you to maximize your benefit from Khutbah al-Jum'ah, be part of Khutbah al-Jum'ah. And in our masjid, we've been encouraging this since day one. We moved to this place. Participate not necessarily in giving the khutbah, but suggesting the topic. And take it farther by suggesting the subject and the points that is related to the subject. Don't just say, Sheikh Waleed, talk about, for example, the importance of Salat al-Fajr. Maybe you can bring to me something, an article or points that you share about how can you commit to the Salah, or how can we be more modest, or how can we adopt good habits in our life, or talk about good habits in the life. And these are the points that I want to share with you. And as you know, also you share your points, you participate in the khutbah. You might make a comment, you might make a print out or an email that you can share. You can have some points related to the previous khutbah and say, I want to post it in the screens instead of it's dark like this. I will have it next khutbah. And I will post it there so people can remember the points. I will share it in the email list of the masjid. I will post it in every single khutbah we have here. It's posted on our website. Just if you didn't know, it is www.themasjid.org. You can rate the khutbah. You can make a comment in the khutbah. And if you have a courtesize, you can send it in a private manner. We don't allow it to be on public. You can send it in private manners and email to the khatib. Is it me or anybody else? You drop it in the suggestion box on your way out. That's how you live it. It became part of your concern. It's not something It's only my concern as a khatib. Number 9. If you want to maximize your benefit from the khutbah, that's very interesting. Share your experience with the imam. Come and tell me how that khutbah affected your life. I gave last year a khutbah about time management. Did really any one of these points benefited you? Because if it did, that will allow me to emphasize on it. Because the best things in human experience, in my next khutbah, if it didn't help you at all, I bet you come to tell me, so I need to focus on it the next time. It will help us as a community to grow. Give your feedback, share your experience with the speaker. It have a tremendous amount of effect on you to make you more committed, and on me as a speaker as well. So share your experience with others. And number 10, don't have one specific place in the masjid that you always come to it. Even the Prophet ﷺ said, لا يجعل أحدكم في المسجد له مبركا كمبرك الإبل. Don't be like camels, who they have one particular spot, they only come back to it. Change your spot in the masjid. You know, there is always people. I can close my eyes and point here or here and there. I know who he is. You know, I appreciate it. But you know what? Change it. Sometimes when you change your spot, you become more energetic. Changing the scene. See other angle of me. Maybe you will like it better. You know, who knows? So, one of the things that changing that, it will allow you to benefit more in the khutbah. And this is something I tried myself. Don't reserve just spot for you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يجعلنا لكم موفقين. أقول ما سمعتم وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه. Alhamdulillah wahdahu wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'dahu wa ba'd. The last point, which is the 11th point, is always ask yourself before you walk out of the masjid, what I have benefit from this khutbah and what I'm going to do about it. How I'm going to make this khutbah part of my lifestyle. What are the action items? I know not every khatib will give you an action items. I gave you today 11, but not the 7. But even if I don't make that point, ask yourself, what the action items? I don't think you can do the 11 points at once. That's why I'm saying it, because they are different. What are the action items of today's khutbah? Every Jumu'ah, make this your number one question when you're doing the adhkar or after you do the adhkar. What are my action items for the khutbah of today? ما هي الخطوات العملية التي سأقوم بعملها بعد الخطبة? How I'm going to transfer this to action items? That's the question that everybody asks himself or herself about. So remember, you get prepared for it, the khutbah, by taking shower, dressing up for the khutbah, coming early, all this part of the preparation. Also, change your spot in the masjid, tell the imam about your experience, write down what you have learned, share what you have learned with others. Don't forget the hashtag that we said about it. Follow the proper etiquette of the khutbah. Don't talk, don't be busy with things, playing with it during the khutbah. Make sure that you pray the tahiyyat al-masjid before you come to the masjid. Read Quran, pray as much as you can. Make sure that you come early to the prayer to be psychologically ready and your heart cleansed already through all these worship and this early attending to preserve and to understand and to comprehend whatever message that the khatib is giving. These points might help a little bit, but it will only help if you have the intention and the will. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يجعلنا إياكم ممن يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. اللهم اغفر لنا ما قدمنا وما أخرنا وما أعلنا وما أسررنا وما أنت أعلم به منا. أنت المقدم والمؤخر، لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وأهلينا أجمعين يا حي يا قيوم. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. وصل اللهم وسلم على نبينا محمد وآله وقوموا للصلاة.